Hello, my friends. I'm your host, Kristen.
And I'm Patrick. Do you know today's podcast is going to be interesting?
Yes, I'm sure our audience will love this episode.
So today's topic is, what's the most effective way to improve vocabulary?
Many of our students have told us that they've been learning English for a long time, but they still can't improve their vocabulary effectively.
I think there isn't just one specific reason. There are many reasons why this happens.
If I ask anyone, how much time do you spend learning new vocabulary? Their answer is usually that they don't dedicate enough time or focus to it, which is a big part of the problem.
Exactly. Some people start learning new words, but they can't stay consistent and stop after a while.
The second problem is they don't apply English to real-life situations.
That's true. Many people try to memorize new words, but they forget them quickly. The reason is that they don't apply those words to real-life situations.
Spending time reading or learning English is not enough. Use what you've learned. Apply English to real-life situations. Whatever you have learned, words, phrases, or sentences, try using it while speaking.
Some people wonder, should I write the words down or not? The answer is absolutely. Writing them down helps reinforce your memory and makes it easier to recall and use them in the future.
So, if someone doesn't have a partner to practice speaking with, how can they apply those words in real-life situations?
That's a good question. Even without a speaking partner, you can still practice speaking to yourself, recording your voice, or even thinking in English. You can also try using the words in writing or your daily thoughts to make them a part of your routine.
The third challenge is overemphasizing grammar. While grammar is definitely important for understanding the structure of a language, it shouldn't be your main focus when you're starting to speak.
That's right. Grammar is undoubtedly an important factor in any language. Knowing grammar rules can help you speak better English. But when you start speaking English, do not bother too much about grammar rules.
Right? Many people believe they can't speak English without knowing every grammar rule, but that's not true.
Exactly. I've seen a lot of people get stuck thinking they need to master all the grammar rules before speaking, but that just holds them back. The truth is that you learn grammar by using the language.
The fourth problem is being afraid of making mistakes. A lot of people hesitate to speak because they worry about getting things wrong, but mistakes are actually a crucial part of the learning process.
Do you know that reading books, articles, newspapers, or anything else you enjoy is one of the best ways to learn new words?
Yes, absolutely. When you read regularly, you encounter words in context, which makes it easier to understand their meanings and how to use them properly.
And we should always try to make an example with the word we learn so that it becomes part of our active vocabulary.
Now let's learn some words and practice with sentences. The first word, spontaneously.
That's an interesting word. It means doing something naturally, without planning. For example, we decided to go for a walk spontaneously after dinner.
Right. Another example could be, she spontaneously started singing during the party, and everyone loved it.
Now it's time for our audience to try. Can you come up with your own sentence using the word spontaneously? Share your example, and let's see how creative you can get.
The next word is frankly. What does it mean?
Frankly means speaking honestly or directly, sometimes in a way that might be a little blunt. For example, frankly, I think this is the best idea we've ever had.
Let me give you one more example. Frankly, I was surprised by how well the meeting went.
And the last word is optimistic. What does it mean?
Optimistic means being hopeful and positive about the future or expecting good things to happen. For example, she is optimistic that her hard work will lead to success.
Right. Another example could be, even after facing challenges, he remains optimistic about achieving his goals.
Now let's talk about the phrasal verb. Do you know what a phrasal verb is?
Yes, it's a verb plus a preposition or adverb, creating a new meaning, like give up means to stop.
Does it really help in our English speaking or not?
Yes, phrasal verbs are really useful when speaking English. They make conversations sound natural and fluent.
Can you tell us some of the most useful phrasal verbs?
Sure, here are some common ones. Get up, to rise from bed. Turn on, to start a device. Give up, to stop trying. Look after, to take care of. Find out, to discover something.
Wow, these are so cool. I'll definitely try to use them.
Put off means to delay or postpone something, like, I had to put off my dentist appointment until next week.
Another example could be, we had to put off our plans because of the rain.
The next phrasal verb is take off, to remove clothing or to leave a place quickly. For example, she took off her jacket because it was hot, or the plane will take off in 10 minutes.
Wow, let me give you another example. He took off as soon as the meeting ended.
Well, the next phrasal verb is get along, to have a good relationship or to like each other. For example, they get along really well because they share similar interests.
Another example could be, I get along with my co-workers and we enjoy working together.
The next phrasal verb is get away to escape or go on a vacation. For example, we need to get away for the weekend to relax.
Another example could be, the thief managed to get away before the police arrived.
In short, we have learned effective ways to improve vocabulary, including dedicating time and focus to learning, applying new words in real-life situations, writing them down for better retention, not overemphasizing grammar at the start, and embracing mistakes as part of the learning process. Additionally, we explored the importance of reading and using new words in context, and we learned some useful phrasal verbs to enhance our fluency and make conversations sound more natural.